Hello! I've noticed that on YouTube, Matt Hawes of The Happy Show, he's been riding the gravy train. But there's one thing missing. The biscuit wheels. I am the biscuit wheels. Alright, I'm Gavin Eddings. So you may see my segments, Gavin's Groovy Movie and DVD Reviews. Well, guess what? They've been YouTubeified now. Got myself a webcam, sweet audio setup. I can review whatever I want, whenever I want now. I don't have to go to Matt. Me and Matt don't even have to talk anymore. We actually stopped talking back in like 1987 when I was born. Which makes no sense. Anyway, my review tonight is for a movie. Oh, and by the way, so I can review it anytime I want. We can have recent reviews. So it's not like, hey, did you see that new movie last week called The Naked Gun? Now we can actually do recent and current movie reviews. Awesome sauce. So tonight's review is going to be for the movie 300. Now, this has two people coming together who have had big hits in the past couple years. Zack Snyder is directing it. He did the 2004 remake of The Dawn of the Dead. I love that movie. I thought it was really, really good and a really good update to George Romero's classic. And he's doing a movie based on Frank Miller's work. Frank Miller hit gold in 2005 with collaborating with Robert Rodriguez doing Sin City. Now, however, Frank Miller did not collaborate on this. However, he did give the movie his blessing. The trailers looked awesome. Here's what I thought. You take these two people coming off big, big wins recently, and you get an okay movie. I know, I'm shocked too. You watch the trailer, you got the Nine Inch Nails song in the background, "This is Sparta!" and all that stuff. You want to see it. You want to see it be epic. And the movie was simply just not epic. I wanted it to be so bad. But the dialogue really drove this movie down. I mean, it wasn't the actors' fault, really. I mean, they tried. But most of them just stood around looking all buff and chiseled and more buff. It looked like they just showed up for a paycheck between Abercrombie and Fitch and Calvin Klein underwear ads. I mean, they just kind of were there to make me feel insecure about myself. But anyway, the movie itself, it was just okay. I mean, it follows the Battle of Thermopylae, where the 300 Spartan warriors stood against the entire Persian Empire. There's a lot of people in the Persian Empire. And we prevailed. But it was just kind of, I don't know, it wasn't epic. I mean, it kept building up and building up, fight scene after fight scene, which kind of got teased after a while because the slow-mo, fast up, slow-mo, middle, zoom in on a guy's chest, hair, it just got on my nerves after a while. Sure, it was cool, but this movie really was style over substance. It was visually gorgeous. It's one of the best movies I have seen in a long time. But it didn't do it for me as much as I thought it would. I mean, sure, it was a fun time at the movies. It was fun. I enjoyed myself. But when the ending credits rolled, I was kind of like, that was it? I've watched the trailer more than... This trailer and the Sin City trailer are the trailers I have watched most in my entire life. They just get you pumped up. You want to see this movie. But then it delivers, and it's not that good. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. It just wasn't as good as you might think. It just wasn't. The movie itself, I'd give a solid 3.5 out of 5. I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to go see it multiple times like I thought I might. I might buy it on DVD or I might rent it. It just depends. By the way, I just saw the regular version, not the IMAX version, so I thought I should clear that up. But other than that, it was okay. I recommend it if you're just going in for a mindless good time. Don't look for story, though. It's there, but it's not very good. That's all I can say. Anyway, so look forward to more. Look for more of my reviews coming up. I'm going to do some other stuff. Maybe you'll see some of my alter ego show up for some reviews. You never know. But this is Gavin signing off saying, you will succumb to the sexy.